Bismillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum, guys. It's Muslim developers here. As you know, the whole world is now dealing with the coronavirus situation, and nations all over the world, or at least at the northern hemisphere, are trying to stop the spread of the disease. So, in this situation, we as Muslims and as developers are asking ourselves, so what can we do? One of the things we thought could be useful is to spread the awareness and to remind people of what actions they can take to keep themselves safe and to prevent the spread of the disease. We listen to what scholars are saying and what specialists are saying, and composed like a small reminder of what could be done. So, and we call this 3 weapons against infectious disease. And this is like a short one-page reminder of what should be an individual's actions. First of all, people should take care of their environment, which means personal hygiene, which means the place they live. It should be kept clean. The food they eat. So at the same time, we should try to keep our immunity strong, and this is affected by the things like what we eat, and whether we exercise or not, and are we stressed or not, and if we're sleeping well. And also, obviously, when somebody has the symptoms of the disease, he should go and see a doctor, a qualified medical doctor, and get the proper pharmaceutical treatment. Basically, this is the reminder that we want to put up for people to see. And we want it to be easily accessible, right? If you want to do it fast, we can go to sites.google.com. So we clicked a new website. So let's actually take and paste our title here. So this is super fast. Let's paste it like this. Okay. So this is the header type. At the same time, let's copy the rest of the text that we have. And this is, I think, good enough. So you can use images, you can embed other websites, you can do a lot of things. We give it the same title. The site name we don't have to provide it, but yeah. So now we click publish, and this is the URL that your website is going to be available at. So here you can give it a name, something like you can just call it Weapons Against Infection. Or you can give it a shorter name, as long as the name is free. Nobody have taken it before. So now we click publish, and that's it. Our website is live, and you can access it straight at this link. So now, once you have this website, you can share the link directly with people, or you could put it inside an existing product that you have. Myself, I'm an app developer, and the question is, how can you embed this website into an existing app? Let's see how we can do it. So I go to Xcode, and let's demonstrate it on a new project. Okay, so let's say COVID demo. Okay, go straight into view controller, and here what we want to do, since we're dealing with web pages, we will import WebKit. Our view controller, we will subscribe to WebKit navigation delegate. Here we will declare a web view of the type WebKit web view, and let's use the load view method and assign the web view to a new WebKit web view. Then what else we want to do? Okay, we want to assign the navigation delegate to self. And the last thing we want to do, we will assign self.view, which is the main view of this view controller. We will assign it to web view. So now we've embedded the web view inside the view controller. Okay, so in the view.load method, we will load our web page. So let's first of all create URL from string that we have, and the string that we have is a web link. Okay, we've created the URL. The next thing to do is to say web view load URL request, and we will initialize URL request from the URL we have. Okay, great. And the last thing we would like to do is to allow back and forward navigation gestures. And yeah, we will put this to true. And this is it. So let's try to run our app and to see if the web view will load. Okay, as you can see, the view loaded. And what's nice that we can easily access the web page that have been created just minutes ago, and it's already part of our app. As you can see, it took us just a few lines of code. And if you want to see how it works out in an existing project, in a real project, I think a good candidate project is a prayer app. And I'm using exactly this technology to host some articles for the app. For now, I have only articles in the Russian version. Let's actually include the new article we've created to the English version. Okay, so we will take the title. Okay, subtitle we don't have to provide it. And now let's start the app and see how it will look like. Okay, as you can see, I'm hosting all the articles and the links to them in a JSON, and then I just parse it. Okay, so here we have the articles section and the new article that we've just added, 3 weapons against infectious disease. So we open it. The last thing that I want to show you, in the audio track section, we have DWAS for protection, which I think also could be useful given the current situation. So let's inform our users and we will inform them through this article. I think it will be a good addition to the article. So what we will say make lots of DWAS for protection are available at the audio tracks section of our app. This is it. So we can even make it bold. We will publish it. Okay, it says your site has been published successfully. So let's go back to the app. We go to articles. We go to the article itself. And here it is. So the beauty of using the web pages, first of all, it's very easy to create a page. As you can see, it's just a drag and drop editor. And another benefit of that you can update the information here at any point in time, and your users will have live updates of the content that they access. And as I told you, I'm already using it inside some of my projects, and hopefully you will be able to use it too. وجزاكم الله خيرا. This is it for today. Wassalamu alaikum.